What is up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. We've got some more here in Roblox news, new leaks and things that we want to show you, and of course, free stuff on the catalog. We always want to let you know about the free stuff and other events and things that are coming up here very soon. So the first thing we're going to go over, instead of look at all these different leaks, so many things to talk about as far as leaks, and these are going to be pretty cool items. I think I know where we're going to come from, and sort of free if you get a gift card. But the first thing I want to let you guys know about, the International Fedora for China is out. It is free. It just came out fairly recently. You can get that. It's red, got some yellow on there, but congratulations to China. Huge population. I'm not sure how many people from China, watch this channel because it's totally different language, but who knows. But if you guys are out from China, let me know in the comments. I want to know if there is anyone here watching from China. So shout out to you guys. Either way, good color combination. If you need like a little red and yellow, for an outfit that looks really, really good. But right here, look at all of these, and you can see there's always a theme. But when a bunch of items come out at the end of the month, you know what that usually means. These are going to be the gift card items that are going to be free in February 2020 for certain gift cards that you get from certain locations. So let's take a look at these. A lot of these really cool looking items, actually. Like, there's some of these that I might actually go and try to get this time. But so the first one I'm going to take a look at here, the futuristic helmet. Pretty simple. Like, as it spins around, you almost can't tell which part is the front, but once you actually do see the front, you can tell that is the clear front one. Really cool looking thing. It's almost like a cybernetic overseer, but the green parts don't really have the full eye in the middle, so I guess it's technically not an overseer, but it would still probably look really cool as a robotic overseer sort of outfit. So the next thing we're gonna look at here, this rocket necklace. Pretty simple. It's just got little rock in there in the middle, so a rock making it a rocket necklace. I can see how it sort of looks like a rocket shooting up in the air. Not a bad thing, but not anything that I'm necessarily going to go for. Want to know what you guys think here in the comments and what your guys' favorite ones are. Next one here, cardboard robot. So if you want to go, if you can't really go for this robot over here, I guess you can go for this robot that is made of cardboard. It still looks a little bit better than a full-out cardboard robot. Looks like there's still a little bit more effort that has been put into it, so I'm sure these guys are going to come here pretty soon and be a part of gift cards that you can get for certain locations. And what location, I'm not really sure. This one right here, preserved alien skull. So these are not on the ooh, okay, so preserve. I can't really tell what that is, but these are, you can't get these yet. These are a first release, a little bit of a leak. I'm thinking these are going to start on the catalog February 1st, but this just looks really weird. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I think it'll still be kind of cool to see people wearing that one. This one right here, circuit scarf. So, pretty simple. It's a scarf with circuits on it. I dig it. Looks pretty cool. Actually, I mean, if I was going to get a scarf, this is the scarf that I'd want to go for. I mean, I've seen other scarves, but none as cool as this one. This one right here, the tube backpack. I don't know what that's for. Maybe carrying ghosts. I imagine this is probably for carrying ghosts. Or it looks like it could just be a vacuum cleaner. I'm thinking this is actually a vacuum cleaner. So this is for if you want to go into a game and just clean things up a little bit. This is the vacuum cleaner item that you're going to need in order to do that. This next one right here, the robot dragon friend. Now this is cool, but I'm guessing if it's not a shoulder item, it could be a gear item. So as a gear item, I would say not so cool. But if it is a shoulder item, that actually would be really cool. Back item, I think the way it looks, it probably wouldn't be quite right. But I would say that if this is a shoulder item, I'm looking forward to this one, and I might try to get it. But if it's just a gear item, there's that thing about gear items. They just don't really, he could hang out with my Godzilla, in my inventory of gear items that I don't use. There you go. All right, so next thing, the maniacal robot friend. So, I would like to have a robot friend, but not have him be called a maniacal robot friend. And you can even tell by looking at his eyes. He looks like he's up to no good. This is like Baymax and Wally had a kid, and it's got a lot of aggro. It's very upset and angry, so it becomes extremely maniacal because it doesn't get as much fame as mom and dad. So I'm gonna say this is Baymax and Wally had a little baby, and this is where this one came from. And again, hopefully it's a shoulder friend and not a gear, because gear, they're cool, but then you can't really see them in a game. I I love sci-fi beanie, so it's got a little bit of a circuitry look on the back of it, and of course, you know, it's very obvious in the front. It's like a license plate that says I love sci-fi, and I personally, I enjoy sci-fi stuff. I don't know, you know, Star Wars, anything along those lines, or not along those lines, whatever, sci-fi is fun. All right, moving on next, neon breathing mask. Now this one looks sort of cool from certain sides. Now, like on the front, you know, looks pretty cool. Side does not look as cool. Now, I think this is the back. Who knows? This could actually be the front and the other side could be the back. Anyways, I'd actually like to see how it looks on my avatar before I fully judge what I think about this one. But hopefully this is still something that you can get in the US, because it looks like it could actually be a really cool looking item. This next one right here, the mask. That, like, okay, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a different name other than just mask, but it looks like a maniacal looking sort of thing as well. Hopefully, I don't think once it's in the catalog it's gonna be called mask, but I do like the colors. I don't know, there's something about that neon green sort of look, like it stands out, but the face, you know, it'd be cool if it had a different face on it, but yeah, another thing that'll be really cool once we can kind of take a closer look at it, but right now, reserved on my thoughts about this one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I want to know your guys' thoughts on these. What's your favorite one? What do you think about each one? Is there any one that looks really weird and derpy, like maybe this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, okay, hexagon glasses with little Saturn on the top, and it looks like a UFO on the other side, so we're getting a little futuristic here, but space sunglasses, pretty cool, but you know, definitely not my favorite from this list of things that we're showing here today. This next one right here, the future wireless headphones. So I'm guessing these are basically like the earbuds. These are the AirPods, guys, when people are flexing their AirPods, except these are not as cool looking. They're a little bit bigger, and they kind of stand out a little bit more. But again, I'd like to see what these will actually look like on a character, because you won't be able to see the earbud part, and it's just these things that will be on their ears. It looks like maybe it'll be like they have earrings on. I don't know. I want to see what these actually look like. So, all right, the next thing we're going to take a look at here, the sci-fi wings. So, all right, guys, this is my favorite, though once I try it on, might actually be one of my least favorites. So the wings face back quite a bit, and the front of them almost look like plungers. It looks like these plunger wings that they've plunged to the back of the character, and they kind of wave back a little bit. But, you know, who knows the way that they're laid out. They look really cool, but I think if they're at more of an angle, see, like at that angle, like when you look at it, it looks really cool. But here, it looks like they're projected back too much. But I think once we try these ones on, you know, arguably this one might be my favorite one of the stuff that we're going to get in February for the gift cards. Next one here is the sci-fi backsword. Now, if you're going to get a backsword, I recommend you should get the ruby red blood sword. Just saying, it's like really cool, and it's, you know, it's like a UGC item that I've made and it's kind of put out. But, you know, this is a cool looking little sword on the back. I'm not sure the size. Again, something that would be great to try it on and see what the size is and see what it interferes with. But it looks pretty cool. Got a lot of detail. And swords are pretty neat items. So to get one of those for free with a gift card, that would be a cool bonus. But again, we don't know what country these are going to be in yet, but I will let you know once we know in a future video. So guys, make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notification bell on. So this next one right here, the robot tail, is another one that just came out. I like the look of this one. This one looks really cool. Now, depending on the size of it, it might look really stupid and it might look really cool. It'll be interesting to see if there's people running around with this like on their backs. It's one of the bigger tails that we've seen. You know, we've seen like fox tails, like tails that would be kind of appropriate for a certain type of animal. But this tail itself looks like it belongs to like a big mechanical dinosaur. And I love that it's got this little outlet, this plug in the back. So I don't know. We're going to see what this one ends up looking like. I think that this could also be one of my favorites. I don't know. We've got the wings and this one, and it all really sort of depends on how they look on whether or not they're going to be like a good one or not. One other little quick piece of news. So they've updated this once again over here. So this is not the first time they did it. Like they sort of did an update on the leaderboard here a couple months ago, and then they took it away. Like they had it to where it was a little bit bigger here, and I think they kind of listened to the feedback of some people, and they made some tweaks and some modifications. So this is how it looks right now. It still looks a little bit bigger than it was, because I think the old one took up quite a bit less space, but either way you can take both of them and you can make them go away by clicking on that. But now when you click on a character or somebody's profile, you can examine their profile, you can look at more details, you can see everything they're wearing. You can come over here, you can send them a request, you can start following them, you can block them, you can report abuse, and a lot more information there that you can see, and it does look quite a bit cleaner. But certain leaderboards in different games, you never really know what's going to happen or how things are going to look. It could look better or it could look worse, but honestly, I think it looks quite a bit bigger, honestly, but not as big as it was last time. So I think they made it a little bit smaller. So that is another thing that you might have noticed recently here as a new update there in Roblox. But looking forward to these other items that are going to come out here in February. Likely, guys, again, these are going to be rewards, free rewards that come with getting gift cards for Robux in certain locations. So in the US, you get a Robux card at Walmart or Walgreens or a certain location. You'll be able to get one of these items for free, and other locations in different countries. So we really don't know, but I will let you guys know what those countries are and where you can get these once that information is available. So again, if you guys are new, would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified about any free stuff, any news, anything going on the platform. And thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you guys later.